the logistics world is facing to a lack of sustainability, is not responsible enough. There is an increase of the carbon footprint. So what we aim to demonstrate with the massification approach is really ambitious. Massification is about bundling flows on a same unit toward one same destination. What does it mean clearly? So we gather a group of shippers, so the people who own flows, and we commit them, involve them in order to gather their goods on one multimodal transport, meaning either train or barge. So what we aim to do is to involve the shippers to discuss together and say, okay, we have one unit, the other have 2 units, and if we bundle those volume, we could fill a train. That's the point of the massification, but it's not so easy. When we hear about bundling, it seems that it's an easy task, but it's much more about bundling. It's about collaborating between shippers who do not used to work with them together. What we envision with the massification is to promote a way of collaborating between a group of stakeholders, same stakeholders, meaning shippers. What we want to do is to allow those shippers to access to a better rail offer with a better cost, because actually that's the main constraint for shippers. They do not want to put their volumes on the train because it's too costly, and they are looking for an efficient cost and an efficient rail offer. So meaning a door-to-door attractive offer. The massification, it's not about only bundling, it's about collaborating between each other and to agree on a rail offer service, and to agree to bundle together volumes in order to reach a great offer, thanks to the introduction of other rail operators, for instance. So that's the point, the collaboration between shippers. That's a challenge and an opportunity to make these people discuss together in order to agree on a partnership agreement, I would say, to agree to put their volume on a train towards one same destination. So that's the main ambition and the main challenge, to make those shippers agree and confident each other. Thanks to this methodology, which was developed in Doors, a cookbook, I would say, a recipe book, were written in order to duplicate this methodology in other logistics cluster in the TEN-T corridor, so meaning in the Europe. So first of all, what we aim to do in the project Cluster 2.0, we are lucky because we have 5 logistics clusters in the project. So what we envision is to duplicate this methodology in those clusters. Shippers take the power in their decision. So when we gather shippers around the table, they are much more aware about the decisions that they have to take. We will benefit from this solution because they will have the opportunity to reach a better rail offer with a better cost. Obviously, it will benefit from intermodal operators, because they will, by this way, increase their service level, because they will have to suit with shippers' expectations. So because collaboration will manage to provide a better service level for the massification approach. That's what we saw in the pilot indoors with Eura Logistics. But now we have to involve other partners outside the project. We have the opportunity to have a group of clusters in the project, but it's not enough if we want to reach massification methodology in further months. So we have to recruit other clusters, for instance, who will be able to disseminate to their stakeholders what is the massification approach. And what would be great is to recruit as well national organization, meaning who will be able to disseminate what is the massification, because it's a great opportunity for the multimodal transport.